Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. Turns out there's one last thing to do in Shadowfen, because if we go to our journal... Oh, where is it? There's still something to do with the hatching pools before this area is considered clear. I believe it's this thing. This strange contraption is surprisingly heavy and would take several people to move. You spot a half-open satchel nearby. Search the satchel. Inside, you find a list of instructions on several strips of white linen. The signature on the instructions reads, Alchemist Ruvitar. Take the contents of the satchel. Oh, I need Hissstap and giant wasp larvae. Wouldn't you know it? There's some giant wasps right here. Oh, never mind. These are the swarming variety of wasps. I don't think these will drop anything. Oh, wait. Here we go. Ah. Oh, I got 2 out of 3. Actually, wait. Might as well use the disguise. It still works in this area. Plus, I was all geared up for Skyrim, so I wouldn't fit in anyways. And I just need to find more wasps. Found them. Now, can I get larvae from the big wasps is the question, or do I have to find hives? No, I got it, okay. Test the poultice on a jungle plant. There's one right over here. How about over here? Much better. Inform a keeper of the shell. Keeper Keel Rush.
The Kaguti walk amongst the Gwar.
Kaguti, that's how you say
But
it.
do not hunt unless the Gwar strays from her herd. Then wooden wasps would fly, bringing the Gwar down to the mud.
The Dominion created poultice to harm the Hist.
The Kaguti gore the Hist to drink its sap. In the hamlet, a tree dies screaming. In the mire, a tree goes mad. The Gwar watch the Kaguti, but do not understand.
These instructions should explain.
A weapon once gifted to the Wasp children. Bound in blood, it slips through the Hist's dreams. Tree blood burns, and Tree dies a lonely death removed from its sisters. The Gwar thanks the mighty Wamasu for its mercy. The Kaguti thought themselves clever to coat their tusks with poison, but the tree knows all. Its roots will soon feed on the Kaguti who burned its blood.
Did you kill these Dominion soldiers?
The Kaguti think the Gwar won't bite off the tusk that strikes it. Now the Kaguti are brought down to the mud.
Why not drive them out of the hatching pools?
The Gwar seeks reeds to fill its belly. A gully in which to wallow. These are what the Gwar needs. Leave conquest for the Kaguti.
You speak only in allegory? Is that just your deal? It doesn't do anything. Oh well, it took all of 5 minutes to just tick off that achievement for completing the area? Fine. We travel to the Boatmaster now. What happened to my costume? Or my disguise? Oh, it broke when I fought a giant wasp. Dolmen. No, Incursion. Speaking of Kaguti, well now I know how to pronounce them. Kaguti. And a Gwar. Aren't Gwar, Alit, and Kaguti all related in the grand scheme of biology? Now we can talk to this really weird boatmaster. Or seemingly unimportant boatmaster? I don't know. Moose Moose! What was the name? There's Sally again. Moose Moose?
Best not to swim in the swamp water. Why not take a boat instead?
I need to arrange travel to Skyrim.
Yes, your ship is ready, and a fine one it is. Very few rats, plenty of fruit. Let me know when you're ready to set sail.
I'm ready to set sail.
Good. Follow me, please.
Eastmarch! One of the old holds, Eastmarch was among the first region of Skyrim settled by the Nords when they arrived from Atmora. Its capital, Windhelm, is the oldest continuously inhabited human settlement in Tamriel, and was founded by Ysgramor himself. This is the region I am most familiar with of all of Elder Scrolls, because I played a crap ton of Skyrim. And they did a pretty good job, honestly. How do I get off the boat? Taking into account, like, the difference in the time periods, they did a really good job of portraying Windhelm. I mean, it's like nearly spot on in terms of layout. Over here.
Ah, Skyrim. It's been some time since I've seen its people. And its snow.
What will you do now?
I will enter the city and find a safe place to store the egg. Then I will enjoy the celebration. The Nords know how to keep the cold at bay. It's my favorite thing about them.
Miralam
Can I speak to you
Dallin.
for a moment?
I suppose you may.
Welcome to Windhelm. You're just in time for the celebration. If you don't mind me saying so, you look pretty capable and good in a fight. Just the sort of individual that Thane Mera is looking for.
Who's Thane Mera?
Thane Mera Stormcloak. She keeps the city running and oversees the Windhelm Guard. That makes her extremely busy, especially now. What with the Conanliker and the Ebonheart Pack delegates and all.
Conanliker? Ebonheart Pack delegates are here?
Of course. In addition to attending the Conanliker, the pack leaders have important business to attend to. Important business. Now hurry along. You can find Thane Mera at the center of town, right in front of the Palace of Ysgramor.
I'll go and speak to Thane Mera.
I'm sure Thane Mera will appreciate your assistance and your discretion.
Who are you exactly?
Oh, many apologies. I'm the Ebonheart Pact envoy in Windhelm. I've lived here for some time now. I can honestly say that I know all of the city's movers and shakers. If you need anything at all, I'm the one to ask.
You mentioned a celebration?
Yes, the Conanliker. The Nords are very proud of their celebrations, and this is a big one. They want to prove that even though the Akaviri damaged the city, Windhelm is still a beautiful and vibrant place.
Alright, this isn't too long after the Akaviri invasion. What's the Conanliker?
That's what the Nords call this celebration. The entire city is celebrating King Yoren's 10th anniversary as the Skald King. Nord clans have come to Windhelm from across Skyrim to compete in various challenges to honor the king and his reign.
You mentioned damage to the city?
The Akaviri hit Windhelm hard during the invasions. Most of the damage has been repaired, but work continues on the palace. King Yoren insisted that the rest of the city should come first, so the palace was the last thing worked on.
Ah, Windhelm. I mean, it really is. It's pretty spot on. Wait until we see the rift, though. That's a totally different thing. This part's different. That house is the same, though. You do some Dark Brotherhood stuff in that house. I don't even remember what was here. It might have just been another house. And then that kind of region is where...
Maybe I'll see you later at the Sober Nord.
Hello? That portion, I believe, is where, like, the Dark Elf district is in Skyrim. The layout's a little altered, but still pretty close. Of course, there's the palace grounds and all that. That's the eastern or the western half.
Come on, help us out here. We have deadlines to meet.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't see your paperwork.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
Oh, you're a Stormcloak.
You look strong and capable, good in a fight, and brave enough to travel the world in search of adventure. If my assessment is even close to correct, I could use your help.
Yeah, but can I just tell you to make sure you know that your descendant is kind of a butthead? What do you need?
The Konenliker, the great games to honor the reign of King Yoren, fills the city with mirth and good cheer. When a new king survives to his 10th year on the throne, we celebrate. But not everyone who has come to Windhelm is in a festive mood.
What's the matter?
The Stormfist clan hasn't been seen in a decade, but they return for these games. Since then, there have been numerous injuries and a few deaths, and I fear worse things are to come. The clan stays at the Cold Moon Inn. See what you can learn.
What do you do in Windhelm?
I am the Thane of Windhelm. My father was captain of the guard. I followed in his footsteps and climbed a bit higher. We Stormcloaks helped build Windhelm centuries ago. We're an old family, and we're proud of our heritage.
But what does a Thane do?
What do I do? What don't I do? Rules and regulations. Meetings with King Yoren and other Thanes. Now I'm hosting pack delegates. A lot of political nonsense. Mostly, I delegate so that I can guard the city. People feel safer with the Thane around.
There are Ebonheart Pact delegates in Windhelm?
Yes, they've come for the celebration, but also to meet with King Yoren about pact business. I try not to get too involved. In fact, I'm not sure how Yoren stands all the pomp and ceremony. It would drive me insane.
Why do you suspect the Stormfist clan?
We don't like to talk about it. But Yoren wasn't the unanimous choice to ascend the throne. The Stormfist clan backed his challenger, and they have been associated with ill omens ever since. Discretion is called for, hence an outsider like you.
Who was the challenger?
Yoren's brother, Fieldgore. He desired the throne. Normally, succession is determined by the crown of Freydis, but there were complications. Anyway, the brothers fought, Yoren won, and Fieldgore was exiled. End of story. Or so we thought.
Away I go! Wait, where are they?
Come on, help us out here.
Oh, this inn is the... This is the building's the inn? Oh. It becomes a house later on. Oh yeah, Cold Moon Inn. Oh, above? Yeah, above.
Heard you touched a glowing egg and then talked to a tree. Must have been strange.
I guess. Oh, you're here too? God, you get around, Alessio. Lamar the Raven's Journal. Cunning Killer. There are 4 caches hidden where our clan brothers and sisters. Between a moon that's cold and a wizard's hoard. Behind a cracked hengestone, west and breezy. At the rear of Windhelm's only abstaining Nord. Or Mountain Mare rests calm and easy. Are you gonna have to decipher those, or are you just gonna point me in the right directions? Oh, you're just gonna tell me where to go. Well, the Mountain Mare one is easy. That's literally right here. Whoops, that's not steel. Oh, so this is stuff so they can cheat in the games. And one here.
This is the life, eh?
Rigger, you're here. Wait, he's here too? How many places is Rigger? God. And caches above. They're cheater pumpkinies.
What interesting customs you Nords have. Drink too much and throw up, all to honor your king.
Okay, poison. Man, he just can't get over how interesting the customs are. That Chakuk?
Come on, help us out here.
And they
We
still
have
have their
deadlines to
deadlines.
meet.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't see your paperwork.
Nelmarin.
I don't believe this.
Larstar.
I'm not leaving until you let us in.
You've been gone for a while. Tell me you found something useful.
I found these notes and weapon caches hidden around the city.
Cheating at the Conanliker and the Stormfist clan. They haven't caused this much trouble since. Oh no. This is worse than I feared. We need to determine what's really going on here. While you were completing your mission, another competitor was injured. One of my best. The champion of Windhelm.
Hey!
This just got personal. I have another task for you if you're willing.
What do you need me to do?
I want you to enter the next event, the Foot Race of the Nine Holds. I name you Windhelm's new champion. That should confuse our enemies. If you're willing, go talk to the race organizer Lenning. He's along the western wall.
I'll speak to Lenning.
Hurry! Speak to Lenning the Hawk and enter the race.
What are you doing when... Oh, wait, I already asked her all this. Why do you want me to enter the race?
You're good at digging up information. We're better to keep an eye on things than right in the middle of the race. I can't post guards at every tower. And as an outsider that no one has ever heard of, your participation should confuse our enemies.
Good idea.
Am I drunk or is it me?
Where? Where are you, Lenning? That's a neat banner. How come they've never made that available? Hermunda Stormfist, Flatfoot, Gogvir's the Flatfoot, Medild the Fleet, Hadring the Swift.
If you're not participating in the race of the Nine Holds, please stand back.
I'm the new champion of Windhelm.
I see. Thane Mara is playing her political games again. No matter. As the last racer to arrive, you get to light the starting flare. Get ready. The race begins as soon as you ignite the flare.
What are the rules?
Rules? Haven't you ever ran a race before? You have to run along the outer walls of the city and must pass through each of the 9 towers along the walls. One for each hold in Skyrim. The first racer to pass through the 9th tower wins the event.
Alright. That dialogue's just not gonna go away, is it?
One more and you'll be good looking.
Is that really just gonna stay on the screen? God, she is... Look at her go. I'll keep running. God, there's no way I could ever be... Wait, could I have just... I could have just used my mount. What happened to you?
Thanks. It's the rare soul who stops to help an opponent.
What happened to you?
Treachery. An orcish arrow. Poisoned. I drank a potion, but it didn't help. I'm finished.
I can help you.
It's too late for me. You need to listen. I saw where the assassin fled. To the south, away from the city. They must be hiding nearby. Avenge me, champion. Avenge!
That's really, really annoying that that dialogue is not going away.
Well?
How do I get rid of that? Do I just need to restart the game? These people all seem happy that someone died.
What happened to you? You were doing so well. Why'd you stop running?
One of the other racers was murdered.
Another murder? In broad daylight? Thane Mara just left and she wants to speak to you. And she needs to hear about this anyway. Hurry and meet her in front of the palace.
Maybe in doing that I'll be able to hear the royal workers and it'll fix the dialogue. If not, I'm gonna have to restart the game and that's gonna be really annoying. Or at least log out. Come on, talk. Are you really not gonna talk now? Okay, I have to get rid of this. It's gonna drive me crazy. There. It's all better now. Your thaneliness?
They're all the same. Give a Nord a helmet and they get all high and mighty. It's no wonder the palace is still a wreck.
Aren't you also a Nord? I'm afraid to let any dialogue sit in the screen.
What a race! I saw some of it, and I was informed of the outcome. I have eyes throughout the city, of course.
Hadring was attacked during the race. I had a chance to speak with him before he died.
Another blasted attack. You showed compassion, abandoning the race to aid another. Empathy is worth as much as strength, in my opinion. Now about Hadring. We need to find his killers and bring them to justice. Someone must have seen something during the race. The assassins fled after their cowardly attack. But every rat has a hole to hide in. You must find that hole.
I'll find the assassins.
I don't want you to just find the assassins. I want you to hunt them down like the rabid dogs they are and dispatch them with haste and extreme prejudice. Do we understand each other, champion?
Yeah.
I'm taking the gauntlets off and granting you the authority to do whatever is necessary to deal with these assassins. I name you as Justice Karl of Windhelm. Dispense your authority as needed, and deal with this as quickly as you can.
Hadring told me where the assassin went before he died.
Well done. I'll mobilize the guard to prevent any more Stormfists from getting into the city. Go south and find the assassins. Bring me back something I can show to King Yoren to let him know we've taken care of this problem.
Come on, help us out here.
Oh my god.
We have deadlines.
You are causing problems for me, you and your
You know
dialogue.
the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization.
I think it should be fine. Oh my god, is it not fine? Is this gonna be stuck on my screen now? Okay, good. Hey Rigert. I am gonna do just a Rigert episode special. And I want to do a Stibbins one too, because they're fun. There's also the twins. I should do an episode for them. Basically, there's a side character, I guess, from each of the three alliances, or side characters, that have some fun quests. You see them frequently. This is orcish. What is happening? I can't do anything. The game's like lagging out. What is happening? Game? Need you to hold it together here, buddy. Orders from Fildgar. That was easy. Boom. Even this bridge is pretty spot on. But in Skyrim, the stables, or Skyrim the game, aren't the stables here? Where this building is? Also, fast traveling puts you right here at the end of this bridge, and frequently a dragon shows up. I remember that as well.
do you want?
All right. Why is it having trouble loading everyone? It was just here. Oh god, they're gonna talk again, aren't they? Midnight Angel. This person keeps showing up here. I guess they're also doing the Skyrim, the Eastmarch quest line.
The guards found more caches of weapons hidden around the city, but nothing else. I hope you had better luck.
I found a camp outside the city. You should see these.
King Yoren's exiled brother Fildgor used to run the Stormfist Brigade. That's his symbol added to the Stormfist emblem. And these orders. Fildgor has returned to Skyrim. King Yoren must be told. Hopefully it's not too late. Fildgor is King Yoren's twin brother. When Queen Nirnhild fell in battle, the brothers joined forces to defeat the Akaviri, but then they fought over the throne. Yoren won the day and exiled his brother. Now Fildgor has returned.
What does Fildgor want?
What does any exile want? Needless to say, to announce his presence in this manner can't bode well for King Yoren. The final event has started in the Hall of Trials. I'll send guards to the camp. You need to go to the hall and help the king.
I'll protect King Yoren.
Hurry, to the Hall of Trials. You must protect King Yoren at all costs.
Why am I
am
talking? The Hall of Trials. Wait, where is the Hall of Trials? Oh, I thought this was leading outside. No, this is just the Hall of Trials. The Hall of Trials. The Hall of Trials is Windhelm's arena, where champions from all over Tamriel come to compete to win victory in Nord games. Being Nords, their games chiefly involve lethal weapons and near-death experiences, while the audience cheers and drinks mead. Ooh. Aren't these statues of Skald Kings? Or is it maybe this one? Lemar the Raven. She's huge. Not Lear's Titanborn huge, but she's a big lady.
Your prowess is impressive, champion. Come up here so that...
The Stormfist cheated. These Nords have been poisoned.
Your brother Fildgor sends his greetings, false king. He wants you to know that he has returned from exile to claim what is his by birth and by right. Your rule is over, pretender. Prepare to die.
Poison Fildgor. What is the meaning of this? Guards, seize that woman!
For Fildgor! For the rightful king of Skyrim!
I'm afraid to use my necromancer abilities in here. She is a big lady. What are you doing, clown? Oh, we gotta kill all the Stormfists in here. Okay. There's a lot of them. Come on. Okay. Oh my god, there's still more? you. Yeah, they're all Nords and Orcs. Who's Yoren's voice actor? It's been bugging me for a while. It almost sounds like Peter Stormare. But not quite. It's like a little different.
This was a message from my brother. One I wasn't meant to survive.
Actually, that might be Peter Stormare.
I feared this day would come.
Are you alright, King Yoren?
A mere scratch. Nothing more. The Stormfist clan's assassins are dead, and that's good enough for me. I guess I've become too complacent. While Fildgor's hatred has obviously deepened and festered.
Your brother hates you?
After Deer and Nirnhild fell in battle, my brother and I threw back the invaders. Afterward, we disagreed on who should succeed our sister. I believed in diplomacy and wisdom. Fildgor believes in rule by force. I couldn't let him take the throne.
Why has Fildgor returned?
When I won the throne, I was forced to exile Fildgor. He never forgave me for that. So I assume he returned to take the throne. I wonder what he has promised his Stormfist and Orc allies. I need to think about this. Please tell Thane Mera that I'm fine.
Okay. Isn't that a whalebone jaw? Or a whale... just a whale jaw? Nice banners too. Ah, transmutation. I used to do my Undaunted dailies pretty much just for the transmutation stones until I found out that you can do just go to Cyrodiil and get 20,000 alliance points and you take less time, it's easier, and you get more transmutation crystals. I like maxed out my pocket or whatever the capacity in like a week. No, it wasn't a week. It was like 2 weeks, maybe. You do get a lot of bonus ones. It's like the first 20,000 AP you earn a day will get you a guaranteed stone that can have 4 to 25. And then every time you do another 20,000, there's a chance you get another stone. So if you do a lot in one day, you get a lot of stones.
Well?
It's not impossible to walk away with like 20 or 30 a day, honestly. It's way better than Undaunted. You get between
They're all the same.
6 and
Given all the
like
helmet
10
and they get
maybe
all
at the most.
high and mighty. It's no wonder the palace
You're
is
back.
still a wreck.
Tell me, is King Yoren well?
He sent me to tell you he's fine.
That's good to hear. You don't know how relieved I am by this news. You risked your life even though you had no duty to uphold or vow to keep. To me, that makes you the champion of the day.
Thanks. Hey, I got it. We're already done with this portion of the line.
The king,
Quit the quest line.
from Fort Morvenskar. The fort is under attack. Fildgor and the Stormfist clan are certainly behind the attack. It can't be mere coincidence. Windhelm must be protected, but we can't abandon the fort.
Fildgor is launching multiple attacks.
It makes sense strategically, but we weren't prepared for this. We weren't expecting to fight a war while the Pact leaders were in council. I need your help. Captain Hamas sent the runner. Report to him. Find out what's going on at the fort.
Okay.
You upheld my honor and the honor of Windhelm. This Ebonheart Pact is worth more than I hoped. May all your enemies fall before you.
Oh, thanks. Where is... Oh, it's there. I was thinking there's another fort down here. Oh, Amal. That's the one. Alright, we're heading to Morvenskar. Also, shield. Oh, wait. Is this the shield that's part of the... No, it's not. It's Stendarr's Embrace. Never mind.
Come on, help us out here.
Akaviri Dragon Guard is one of the best sets in the game for tanks, and you get it from this zone.
No one's allowed inside without authorization. And I don't
I got the hiccups. Alright, I'm gonna walk away from these people so I don't keep hearing them.
I'm not leaving until you let us in.
God, that guy's voice carries. Alright. And we're gonna head to Morvenskar in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.